All right, let's take it to the NBA. Luka Doncic taking on the Suns, and I mean that like him by himself, because in his career averaging nearly 30 a game, at second most by a player against the Suns all time, including the playoffs, trailing only Michael Jordan. And he waited no time to start roasting the Suns. Step back three over KD. 8 straight games with at least 3 made threes for Luka. That's the longest streak in Lakers history, believe it or not. We're still in the first quarter. Luka gonna get the pass on the wing, and watch this. Like, there's no one guarding him, and the Suns are like, who's supposed to be checking the best dude on the other team? Wide open. Lakers up 17 at the half. Take a listen to this, though.
I never been open so much in my life. You're not getting out in the playoffs, you know that.
Yeah, but are the Suns going to be in the playoffs? So let's go to the third quarter. Luka's still washing the defense like laundry. I mean, that's off balance. Got fouled. Lakers are up 12 going to the fourth quarter. And then Luka, 33 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. LA snaps a 4-game losing skid, 107-96. Still no LeBron, but he did work out before the game. Luka shined over the Suns yet again, recording his 7th straight 30-point game over Phoenix, tying the longest streak of 30-point games versus the Suns all time. Joel Embiid, James Harden, Jordan, Querim, the only others with 7 straight against the Suns.
It was all Luka Doncic earlier today against the Phoenix Suns.
It was, and it's getting dark for the rest of the league. LeBron James probably returning in a week or so. Austin Reeves balling, but this damn Luka, he's getting in shape. I think by April, we'll be able to start calling him medium Luka. Right now, he's still thick and still putting up numbers.
Well, medium Luka, he has now had 7 straight 30-point games against this Phoenix Suns team. They were able to get back in the win column after losing 4 straight. The Lakers, they really needed this one, and they were able to get it. Jackson Hayes also back in the lineup for Los Angeles. We're going to be breaking down all aspects of OKC versus Milwaukee on the other side of this break. What do you think, Perk?
Absolutely.
Well, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's playing like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder visiting Giannis and the Bucks, both teams playing on back-to-back nights. Shea first in the NBA in scoring, Giannis is second. So I'm expecting offense a little like this. Giannis, the footwork, dunking on Chet Holmgren. Giannis had 21, 12, and 10, triple-double. The problem is SGA and company started to pull away in the second and never looked back. They held the Bucks to their lowest first-half point total of this season. Thunder ended the half on a 7-0 run. It was 53-41. How about this? Great teamwork. Isaiah Hartenstein, career high, 24 points and 12 rebounds. And then we get a little bit more offense, this time from Shea. 31 points, 62nd straight 20-point game. That ties the 6th longest streak in NBA history. Puts him on the list with Kobe and Kareem. Okay. Oh, steal. Defense into offense led by Alex Caruso. Kicks that back out to Wiggins. That's a 3. The lead was 20. Thunder led by as many as 25. Holmgren flexing his muscles literally on that Thunder win. 121-105.
What has allowed you to be so consistent this year?
Just trust my work super hard, and then my teammates do the same, and it results in W's almost every night. And that's what we're after. We're after consistency. We're after being the best team that we can be. We're not worried about where we are in the season, how many games are left. We're worried about every day just getting better and making sure that we're stepping in the right direction. We don't want to be playing our best basketball now. We want to be playing our best basketball in June, and that's the goal.
Having fun?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Shea.
All right, you have a good night.
They've been playing good basketball all season.
Yeah,
the Thunder have won 56 games this year. 43 of them have come by double digits. So that ties the 93-94 team for the second most in franchise history. OKC needs that one more win to match the franchise record, which was set in 2012-2013.
He's not my Perk. He's not your Perk. He's our Perk. NBA champion Kendrick Perkins joins us here on SportsCenter. Yo, that OKC squad, man, they are rolling. 10 of 11 now they've won. Now, if you're drawing up strategy for me, Perk, to either beat this team in just a single matchup or in the playoffs, how do you slow them down?
You can. Look, and even if you come up with a nice game plan to have them struggle offensively, defensively, they get on your ass like back pockets. I've played with great defensive teams. I've witnessed great defensive teams. This might be one of, if not the best defensive squad I've ever seen. And when it comes down to it, you look at their roster, they have no drop-off, no weak links defensively. Everybody can slide those puppies. They get back in transition. They communicate. They pay attention to details. They have rim protection, and it's led by SGA. Let me read this to you real quick, Eves. If you look at the OKC Thunder right now, this year, they rank first in defensive rating, first in half-court defense, first in rim protection, first in defense versus the on-ball screens, first in defense versus drives, first in defense versus isolations, first in defense, first in deflections per game, first in steals per game, first in opponent turnover rate, first in points per game off of turnovers. Did you hear that resume? Longer than the CVS receipt.
That's a lot. That's a lot of ones.
I feel like I need a bell to ding every time you drop the stat on it.
Easy button.
Right? All right,
That's crazy.
Let's go to the Eastern Conference real quick, because the Magic did take down the Cavs, snapping that 16-game win streak. And as good as Cleveland has played, you still believe that the Celtics are the best team in the East, and you would put them in the finals over Cleveland. So if that is the case, what concerns you about Cleveland in that regard, considering how well they played all season?
Well, because when you look at the Celtics, their starting five all play both sides of the basketball. When you look at Cleveland, yes, they're a great defensive team because they have an anchor in Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. But what I saw out of the Orlando Magic tonight was that they were searching out Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. They are small guards, and they was creating confusion along with creating mismatches, going to the low block, running those guys into screens. And look, they're going to continue to do this. Teams around the league is going to continue to search those guys out. They're going to have to take that step and man the hell up. We saw Steph Curry do it when he won his fourth title in the Finals MVP, when the Celtics were trying to put him in pick-and-roll action, trying to create switches. We saw Steph Curry guard old man Al Horford on the low block. That's what Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell is going to have to do in the postseason, and I just think they can't get it done.
Well, we'll find out one way or the other, and I think it would make for a pretty good matchup if the Cavs and the Celtics square off for 7 games. Big Perk in the building. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Eves.
For the Lakers as they march towards the playoffs.
Honestly speaking, Health, what I've seen from LeBron, understand this, LeBron James is an MVP candidate the way that he has played this year. Luka Doncic has stepped up and he's getting himself together. They haven't had Rui Hachimura, okay? And so he's missed about 7 or 8 straight games. I'm looking at the Los Angeles Lakers, and I literally, outside of Oklahoma City, I literally have minimal to zero concern as long as they're healthy. The issue is their health. If you're not healthy, if something happens to either one of them, LeBron or Luka, the Lakers are in trouble. But as long